I am Beardmohbox, and this is part 2 of my 10-year simulation series, I'll call it. I don't know if it's going to be a series. I'll do a fair few videos on it though. And so in the first episode, what I did is I looked at essentially what happens when you sim 10 years forward and any records broken and stuff. And for this one I wanted to look at what players are left on what teams. And originally I tried to do this division by division, looking at every team. But so few players are left, it's just a big old waste of time to do it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into manage rosters. They used to have a view all, but for some reason they've removed that. So the view all teams is not here. I swear it used to be here, so I'll have to do by team. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go and sort it by age going down. So we look at the oldest players here. So we see the Brooklyn Barons, who were the Buffalo Bills, I remember. Jason Warrelds is here. David DeCastro, CJ, forget it, that's what his name is. And that's about it on this team. Move on to the Bears. And the Bears have got Eric Decker, interesting choice. Brad Dortmund, Justin Pugh, and Kyle Fuller down here. So they're cornerback that they drafted this year, as in this real year. He's here, 94 overall, pretty impressive there for him. We move on to the Bengals. Who are the Bengals? Brian Cushing playing for the Bengals. So he's still about at 37 years old. Impressive from him. Bruce Irvins from the Seahawks. Charles Clay's over there. Xavier Rhodes. Robert Turbin. Marvin Jones. These have got a lot of old... Look at all these chickens. Now, look at all these players that are left. That is Anthony Barr. They've got a lot of guys left after 10 years. Brought in a lot of players, obviously. A lot of those would have been free agent pickups, I assume. We've got Vasquez for the Broncos. Demarius Thomas still playing. Von Miller still with the Broncos. So it looks like Raheem Moore, they've kept a nice core of actual players. Monty Ball, Zach Ertz. So there's a lot of older guys as well, not as many as the Bengals. The Bengals currently the team with the most actual players left. Look at the Browns here. Jimmy Smith, AJ Green has gone cross-state. That's going to be, sure that was an unpopular decision at the time, and he's an 81 overall. He must have lost a lot of speed. 57 speed for AJ Green. I feel his game may have slightly declined with that. Marcel Darius with the Browns clearly wasn't willing to move to Brooklyn. There's a few older players here. Josh Gordon still with the Browns. Let's see how fast he is now, and he's a 65. So they've got two big guys, big slow guys now. But the Browns, I don't think they have more than the Bengals, but they also have a lot of real players. Now we look at the Buccaneers. Lavonte David stuck it out with them, 95 overall. And that's it really. Look at that. The Buccaneers have got two guys, a fullback and a right outside linebacker. That is nothing. The Cardinals we go on to now. Jordy Nelson playing for the Cardinals. Darrell Washington, Eric Berry. They've got a nice team of real players here. Jason Pierre-Paul. Look at all these. Maybe beating the Bengals. I think it looked like it at first, but maybe the Bengals are still winning. I should have counted. It'd be interesting to know who has the most. I didn't count, so I won't know. On to the Chargers. Let's see who the Chargers got. Eric Weddle, not looking like he's leaving. 39 years old at free safety, but still going strong. 86 overall. Alshon Jeffrey still playing with his big size. I assume any drop in speed won't affect him too badly. But no, still got CJ Mosley here, came over from the Ravens, but looks like that's it for real players for the Chargers. They've not got a lot at all. Let's have a look at the Chiefs. We've got Justin Houston still kicking it at 92. Jamie Collins coming over from the Patriots. Dontari Poe. Okay, so these guys have got a few. Kenny Vaccaro. Look at this. And I think the Bengals are still winning, but Cliff Averill for the Colts. He's come over. Matthew Stafford still slinging it. 81 overall. That's a drop, I believe. We must have lost something with age. Vontae Davis, after that trade, is never left. Quinton Coples, C.O. Moore. So Quinton Coples after 12 years is 79. C.O. Moore after 11 years is 92. He's really done something for himself. Fletcher Cox here. So they have a few guys. Once again, still looking at the Bengals here. Clay Matthews to the Cowboys. Now that's not a move I expected to see. Devin McCourty's there too. Maybe they went big. I was going to say they went big with the free agent pickups, but they picked up Clay Matthews on the cheap. Look at that, only a 270k penalty. So I thought they may have gone free agents. They got Navarro Bowman. They clearly did, but not at a super high cost. I guess Matthews is only 78 overall now. So they've still got a few guys. They've got a couple of their line kicking around. Ogletree, DeAndre Hopkins. Okay, maybe. I think the Cowboys take it. I think the Cowboys have got the most real players left. And once again, yeah, I would say definitely. So now we're on the Cowboys. Cowboys are leading, and Ndamukong Suh's with the Dolphins. So, and wait a second. I think I just realised Matthew Stafford's with the Colts for whatever reason. I didn't even pick up on that. Yeah, so it looks like the Lions have gone and parted their ways. Suh is with the Dolphins. Laurie's around. Dwayne Allen, so he's left the Colts. Barkevius Mingo, 81 overall. Looks like he didn't develop too well. So as you can see, in those 10 years that have passed, it appears that no rookies came in and set the league on fire, apart from maybe that Smith guy for the Giants. Adrian Peterson still going